Another eventful week has President Donald Trump losing a little ground in national surveys, even as he publicly muses about running for a third term in office. Over the past week, Trump kicked off a global trade war with a slew of new tariffs. Federal agencies continue to lay off workers, and his administration continues to ponder restrictions on funding for universities that it believes are not doing enough to prevent antisemitism. The moves have outraged the left, but the GOP has largely stayed in lockstep with him. Not all recent polls captured those events, but there are a handful of snapshots of Trump's job approval. Here's a look at Trump's performance in national and state polls. What is Donald Trump's approval rating across the country? Polling continued to show a divided country, although the results split as to whether Trump had slightly more or slightly less approval for his job performance. The Reuters Ipsos poll showed Trump's lowest rating in the survey this term, 43% approval and 53% disapproval. The survey was taken between March 31st and April 2nd from 1,486 adults. The Economist YouGov poll found Trump upside down on job approval with 49% disapproval and 46% approval. The survey was taken March 30th to April 1st with a sample of 1,626 citizens. The Harvard-Harris poll had Trump ahead, 49% approval to 46% disapproval in a sample of 2,746 registered voters over March 26 to 27. More. Conspiracy theorist Laura Loomer hints at more Trump firings on her claims of disloyalty. What is Trump's approval rating in Colorado? In an off year for elections and a state that has been solidly blue for several election cycles, Colorado has not seen much polling in 2025. In the latest polling of Colorado by Civics, Trump's job approval climbed slightly to 39% approval and 57% disapproval, up from a 38%-60% split a week earlier. Drew Linzer, the director of Civics, told the USA Today network the firm uses advanced and proprietary modeling to develop results from online surveys of around 200 to 250 registered voters daily across the country. What is Trump's approval rating in other states? USA Today. Network reporters continue to see small changes from the 24 electoral map. In South Dakota, Civics saw Trump with a 60% approval, 38% disapproval rating for his job performance, based on surveys completed as of April 2nd. In Michigan, a marketing resource group poll found 51% of Michiganders disapprove of Trump's job performance, while 42% approved. The poll was conducted a poll in Michigan, March 24-28, with a sample of 602 likely voters and a margin of error plus 4 percentage points. More. Who is the richest person in Colorado? These familiar names sit on Forbes' billionaire list. Is polling important? What can you learn from polls? It's important to note that each pollster has their own methodology, with responses gathered online, over the phone, through the mail, or in person, with some using a combination of methods. They also draw from different cohorts. Registered and likely voters are more likely to be surveyed near elections, while responses may come from all Americans between elections. Those variations can make it difficult to compare one poll to another, even from the same pollster at different parts of the political cycle. The Pew Research Center, which has conducted public opinion polls for more than 2 decades, says good polls can give everyone in the population, regardless of their wealth, age, education, race, knowledge of politics, or experience with it, an equal voice about the issues of the day. Nate Trella covers trending news in Colorado and Utah for the USA Today network.